Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a quick peek into the collective energy to see what's going on for you or your person of interest or for the two of you in regard to this connection. As always, this is a general reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe wants to share with the collective today, please. 444, 4, quadruple 4, blessing in disguise. This is about obstacles, hardships, strength, building character, and experience. Now, I do feel that this is what you have been going through concerning this connection with your person, because nothing will build character or experience like going through this kind of situation with your person of interest. And for those of you whose person is running or is ghosting or abandoned this connection or whatever they are doing, that is definitely going to give you some experiences for personal and spiritual growth, because it truly is the only way to get through it. But also, I feel it's telling us that there may be some obstacles and hardships that your person is going through at the moment right now as well, that is building their character, that is causing them to gain courage and inner strength, giving them the experiences and life lessons that they need to grow up, to get their act together and start making their way back to you. Because this is what is necessary. Now, this card also says there might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. I feel that this is more related to your person, because you guys watching this reading, I feel like you have pushed through many of your obstacles, which have been truly a blessing in disguise, although we can't really see that when we're going through it, but we do when we're on the other side of it. And it says to just remember, you've got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in favor, in your favor, if you've been suffering or feeling lost. So it tells us that things are changing. Things are about to get different, and things are about to get better. And it says to hang in there, because change is coming concerning this dynamic for you and your person. So let's grab some other cards here and see what else we need to know. Let's see what's happening here in this connection concerning your person and you and this connection, and whatever else is going on in your lives as well that you might need to know about in terms of the collective. What does the universe want to share with us, please? What do we need to know? Breaking point. Well, I really feel that this is talking about your person, guys, unless you are at a breaking point about something in your life. Perhaps you're having some problems with your work or some friends or some family, and you are definitely reaching your breaking point concerning all of this. But this, I feel, is your person about to hit their breaking point here, and they are feeling very overwhelmed at the moment, very overwhelmed and out of sorts. They have a lot of stress and pressure on them. They feel as if they have the weight of the world on their shoulders, is what I'm hearing. And what else I'm hearing is they've just about reached the limit of what they can take in terms of being away from you. It's the final countdown, guys. I feel that this is about your person coming back into your direction, because they know that it's time to start rebuilding this relationship with you. They know that they have come through these hardships. It has given them strength. It has built their character. It is the very thing that has caused them to change into the person that can be more loving and expressive to you. And they are struggling. They're struggling through some of this, but it was designed this way. They could have chosen to do it much easier by falling in line and learning the life lessons that they needed earlier on in order to be this partner that they need to be for you, but they chose not to do that. This is all about their choices and their decisions and making their free will choices for how their life is unfolding. But I do feel for many of you out there watching, your person regrets doing this the way that they have, and they are feeling the heaviness of that at the moment. And there is an apology forthcoming from your person. And that apology, I feel, is something that you will really welcome. And you know what, guys? You are so deserving of this apology that's coming from them, because they've let you down. They've hurt you. They've hurt this relationship. They have hurt themselves as well. And they can see and understand that now, especially because you're not in each other's lives at the moment. This is why they're saying, that's it. I've reached my limit. This is the final straw. I can't take being away from you anymore. And it's time for me to start making my way back to you. But as well, for you guys watching the reading, there may be someone else in your life besides your person that owes you an apology, and they are feeling the heaviness of that at the moment also, and they do want to extend this olive branch to you with an apology to see if you are willing to forgive them. But on the flip side of this, there may be someone that you need to apologize to as well if you have been hurtful to somebody, and you need to ask their forgiveness because there was some sort of difficulties between the two of you, which could as well be this 4444 blessing in disguise. Perhaps it allowed you to see the true nature of who this person is, and perhaps you needed to see that. Perhaps it was a friend that you were spending a lot of time with and sharing a lot of confidences with, and then they revealed those confidences to somebody else, for example. And that, of course, is going to cause them to need to apologize to you. But it is completely within your right to cut them off if this is something that you choose to do, especially for betraying your trust and betraying your confidence. Pride. Well, I feel that this is about your person definitely saying here, I was just operating from a place of my pride and my ego, and I was stubborn, and I was arrogant, and I shouldn't have been this way, but I was all in my head. I was thinking things instead of feeling things, and I was listening to all of the fears and insecurities that were yapping away at me instead of listening to what I was feeling in my heart, because I was afraid. Because I knew when the two of us first met that this connection was real, and that we meant something to each other, and that the feelings that I had for you were real, but I was just too fearful to admit it. So I acted out of pride. I became arrogant, and I was stubborn, and I was also acting from a place of ego because I didn't want to apologize to you for the things that I did wrong that hurt you. But I have learned from all of this. And that is your person's blessing in disguise as well, that comes with that 4444. They see that the way they treated you was wrong, and they are having to suffer the negative repercussions of that. And it is definitely awakening them to the fact that they blew it, that they screwed up, that they made so many mistakes here. But these are the things that are building character and causing your person to find true confidence and real inner strength and wisdom, instead of some bolstered up pride and ego that they're having to reflect to the rest of the world because they're really deep down inside broken and insecure. That's why people come at you with pride and ego, because truly they are insecure. And your person working through all of these issues to make the changes that they need to make to show back up for you and no longer be living from that place of ego, but being real and authentic with you the way that they need to be in regard to this kind of connection that you have with them. But they are building character. They are having the life lessons and experiences that they need to build that inner strength, that fortitude, that confidence, and everything else that they need to show up for you and apologize and start rebuilding your relationship with each other. But definitely at this breaking point here, it's the final straw for them. They're overwhelmed. They're feeling the heaviness of all of this because they are broken. And they are shattered, heartbroken. This is about your person having to acknowledge here that they are responsible for all of their own heartache and heartbreak that they've brought upon themselves and that they brought into this relationship. This is about them having to say, I screwed up. I blew it. I have broken my own heart through all of this. And they know that they shattered this connection with you as well. And for some of you, I feel that part of the issue that your person is dealing with right now, they feel that perhaps they have blown this connection between the two of you so much that you may not be willing to take them back. But that's not going to stop them from reaching out. That's not going to stop them from apologizing to you. That's not going to stop them at all, because they want to regain what they have lost here, which is you. They want to regain this connection. They want to come back to you because they are able to see that although this is a really difficult time for them in this place where you are right now, in this disconnect, in this separation, they are seeing and understanding that it is causing them to grow and evolve in ways that they have needed to for a very long time. Because if they had already been in that grown up place when the two of you met to begin with, none of this craziness between the two of you would have happened, because they wouldn't have sabotaged this relationship. This is why they're heartbroken. This is why they feel shattered and destroyed at the moment, because they're having to feel the responsibility and the guilt, regret, and remorse for everything that they brought into this relationship that hurt you, that hurt this partnership, that hurt this connection, but also hurt themselves. And this is what they are working through at the moment to heal and release, and this is part of the process. The winds of change are blowing in the favor of this connection because they've been suffering and feeling lost as well, and they know that in order to no longer suffer or feel lost, that they need to reach out and ask you to forgive them. Let's see what other messages the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Well, this is the Seven of Swords. Interesting. I had a feeling this card was going to show up. This is about your person definitely feeling guilty for lying to you, for misleading you, for not being honest, for not being truthful with you, for not presenting themselves in this truthful light, for being prideful, being full of ego, being full of conflicting, confusing conversations, and everything else that comes with this damage that they've brought into this relationship with you. But it is also about your person looking at the past and seeing where they did wrong, evaluating all of this in the present time, which is where they are feeling their heartache and grief and guilt and remorse and sorrow and sadness and everything else. But also thinking about how they're going to make amends in the future, which is part of this apology that your person wants to present to you. But they're feeling the guilt and the heaviness of all of this for running from this connection. This Seven of Swords is the one who is trying to sneak away. It is the card of the runner, someone who's trying to escape all of this, escape what they were feeling, escape what was happening within their heart. And they thought that perhaps by running from this connection and by ghosting you, that it was just going to disappear. But no, because they are feeling all of it now, which is why they are dealing with their heartache and heartbreak and at this breaking point. Let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Well, this is the Two of Cups. This is what your person would like to regain with you, this partnership, this love, this connection. And I do feel that this is about them showing back up for you and being in a better space so that they can be a better partner for you. The Two of Cups is about romance, is about a relationship, and your person saying they want to apologize and have this new beginning with you because they see this strong potential for this partnership with you. The Two of Cups is about a union of hearts and the two of you coming together to have this connection and move it forward. Let's see what other messages the universe wants to share with the collective today, please. What other messages do we need to know? What is coming down from the people upstairs? This is the Six of Cups. Well, this is about your person thinking about you, reflecting upon happier times, thinking about when the two of you were together, doing that whole woulda, shoulda, coulda dance. I should have done things differently. I should have done things better. I shouldn't have acted the way that I did. I should have opened my heart to you. I shouldn't have lied to you. I shouldn't have run. I shouldn't have ghosted. I shouldn't have insert all of these negative behaviors that this Seven of Swords card is carrying on his back here. Your person knows they shouldn't have done this, and they do feel guilt for it. They feel a great deal of regret and remorse as well. This is why they are at this breaking point, but it's also why they're able to say that they owe you an apology, because they don't want to continue on their journey in this space where they are having all of this heartache and heartbreak. And they know the only solution to this heartache and heartbreak is to return to you and to this connection, if you are willing to take them back. This Six of Cups allows them to reflect. It allows them to look back into the past. And we talked about that already with this Seven of Swords, evaluating my behaviors in the past and seeing where I failed you, seeing where I let you down, seeing where I screwed up, because I don't want to make these same mistakes moving forward with you. The Seven of Swords is also about a future plan, and your person wanting to make this future plan with you to have a more solid partnership with each other. But they are definitely feeling all of this right now. And although this separation from your person has been a very difficult thing for you to go through and experience, you have grown so much from it. You have become more spiritual. You have gained spiritual awareness. You have had personal and spiritual growth as a result of it as well, which is why it is a blessing in disguise. And although that may not be something that you can see at the moment, you will definitely be able to see that later on as the two of you are back together. You will see that all of this, even though it's been difficult, because missing your person is hard, that it has been a blessing, because your person is going to be different. They're going to apologize. They're going to have their act together, and they will have grown up because they want this partnership with you, and they will no longer be afraid of this union for the two of you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.